30 reels in 30 days. Poor naive Jay, thinking that this was just a 30-day challenge, when in fact, it would be much more than that. I was heading for a crash, and I didn't even know it. But it wasn't like I didn't have a plan, so let me take you back to July 29th, 2024. So, I need to tell you about the game plan. Step 1, we need to script these videos. We can't go in blindly. We can't just produce one after the other. We're going to burn out. It's not a good idea. Step 2 is the shoot. The next thing to do is obviously we need to film them. So I'm going to head to my studio and I'm going to film as many of these scripts that I've curated as I can. Step 3, as you can imagine, is the edit. So we're going to take all that footage we just shot and pull it into the edit. We're going to cut it up nice and clean, nice and short, nice and swift, powerful. We're going to get to the point. People aren't here for as long, so we need to grab their attention as quick and as fast as possible. Step 4, captions. This is where CapCut comes in. I've just downloaded this and subscribed to CapCut. I think it's really worth investing in this program. As you can see, I upload the short video I just made, I generate the captions, and bim bam boom, we're done. It's so easy, it's so quick, and 9 times out of 10, the captions are always correct. And step 5, scheduling. The plan is to post 1 video a day in the morning for the first week, just to gather some initial data, to see what's engaging and who's watching. Once we get the first week out of the way, we can then tailor when it might be more appropriate to schedule. So that is the plan. So once again, poor naive Jay ploughed on ahead. But for the first couple of weeks, it was pretty plain sailing. However, I definitely started to feel some of the negative effects of social media. And the pressure of having to make fresh content was starting to get to me. But we reached halfway, and so we press on. Okay, so we are halfway through this 30-day challenge, and let me just give you a bit of an update. So as I said at the beginning, I started off by writing around 20 scripts, and then I spent a day filming every single one of those scripts. As I've gone through this process, I've noticed scripting, while important, lacks some sort of personality, or it doesn't feel in the moment and authentic. It feels scripted. It feels contrived. The first week of doing those kind of scripted reels, I quickly learned that, they didn't really land or engage as I wanted to. So halfway through, I kind of pivoted and decided to go down a different route. And where I've seen a lot of my success is in these kind of new reels. They're shorter, they're punchier, they got more of my personality. I know what I want to say, I know the hook, but it's not me reading from a teleprompter like I was at the beginning. A little bit like how I'm speaking now. This is all just off the top of the head, but I know what I want to say to you. I know what I'm trying to communicate. So as I was saying, those videos were doing so much better. They were getting far better engagement, and all in all, they were kind of more fun to make. So if I was having fun, surely that was the secret ingredient, that, they'd be more fun to watch. So like I said, we're halfway through. I'm now down a different type of rabbit hole. I feel like I'm on to something a little bit more interesting, and the views are starting to rise. YouTube has been fantastic. The shorts, I've seen almost 30,000 views within only a few days on one reel. That has really helped the channel and really progressed what I'm trying to achieve. TikTok has been so sporadic. I can't even tell what's going to do well some days and what will do another. And Instagram, I have seen kind of the same as TikTok. A little bit more consistency. I've seen a little bit more growth. But both on those platforms, I'm finding it's tricky. I'm not seeing anything like YouTube Shorts. But the data suggests that, there is progress being made. Anyway, I now have to make another video today. This is definitely not what I would suggest doing, but as I'm playing with it, I want to finish this 30-day reel challenge. I want to see where I'm going to end up, how I'm going to feel, if I can continue, what's legitimately kind of, I can expect. But it's interesting. I'm interested to see how another 15 days is going to go. Like I said, it's a 30-day challenge, so I've got 15 more reels to make. So as I had said, I had pivoted and was making fresh content every day, because I felt that the scripted videos weren't authentic or had that rawness to them that needed to make them exciting. But obviously I couldn't make videos every day, and inevitably I would burn out. So here is what I did.
Should we go?
I walked my dog. I got out in nature. I quit. After 21 posts on social media, it was time to stop. It just wasn't worth burning out for. And it wasn't like I wasn't seeing any success. It's just I could see the rapid decline of my mental capacity for anything else. Creativity has changed. I mean, it hasn't really, but the way we value it has. Creativity was never something that was supposed to be measured, but here we are, counting likes and views, and we're worse off for it. Creativity is therapy, a way of expressing ourselves freely in our own personal way, and now there's a conformity to it, a how-to guide to gain followers and potentially monetize your craft, which just means the most sacred thing that you hold dear to you has now been corrupted. Look, don't get me wrong, I'm so grateful to be able to make a living online as a content creator. However, particularly with this challenge, it's purely unnecessary to produce this volume of content. And that's what I have a problem with. So from now on, I'm going to be turning up a little slower, with more intention and more meaning when it comes to creating work online. Hopefully, it will look something like creativity instead of content. Maybe even art.
You good boy?
Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you for your support, and I'll see you in the next one.